A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And here we go from Miami. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's... Oh, the football's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and a lone yard coming up. Third and short, Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, around to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one's complete to London. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. Finds his target, Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Got a man, it's London. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing again, Mahomes. Pitts brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Adams. And this one doesn't go far.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Motioning the tight end now. Another throw for Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third and just 2 to go. Again, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Tight end going in motion here. A second down throw for Mahomes. He's got time here. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's down inside the 35 before going out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Look, he's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Mahomes now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Jukes one defender. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throw, Mahomes. It's taken in by Lamb. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. It got 1st down from the 31. Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Levante David. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Offense in the hurry up here. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Hill. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the game stays at 11.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they face 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Reeled in at the 7. touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. There it is. They get the two that they needed. And now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a three-point game. And now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now. This one's taken in by Hill. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Now to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Setting up to pass. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.